I knew he was standing like right behind the door listening to what I was saying to the paramedic. They were aware that it was some kind of domestic violence because they could see the physical injuries and the bruises and the swelling. They put me in the back of the ambulance. They started berating me with questions and like pulling on my clothes, trying to see how extensive my injuries were. And I kept telling them, like, I fell down the stairs, I fell down the stairs, I fell down the stairs. I was worried that, like, the longer that the ambulance sat in the driveway, the more paranoid and suspicious he was gonna become. I was worried about my son being in there and if they, like, tried to take him from him or how any of that was gonna work. Halfway in the mission, the EMS person was like, I know you didn't fall down the stairs. And I asked him, I was like, well, where's my son? And he said, your son is with DSS. As soon as I knew he was not with his dad and he was with somebody else, then I was like, okay, this is what happened, this is what's been going on. I spent most of the night in the hospital getting treated, getting x-rays, MRIs, CTs.
First assisted Pearl with a domestic violence protective order that covered both Pearl and the child she shared with her now ex-husband.
If I had to do all of this in civil court on my own, it would not have happened. It would have just been too overwhelming to deal with what I had just been through. There's no telling how many disenfranchised women would go without help or could even like stay in an abusive situation because they don't have the free legal help.
I will just say that what Pearl went through was some of the most horrific domestic violence that I have seen, and I've been doing this 8 years. And it's just still amazing to me how much resilience our clients show in surviving and continuing to survive.